A vulnerable victim, an elderly, frail man in failing health, murdered.
Now, the night after he was laid to rest with full military honors, his family tells our Brandon Cruz the one question that plagues them. Brandon's in the newsroom with this.
In the words of his nephew, who you'll hear more from in a moment, they're trying to wrap their minds around this. Don Thompson was 84 years old when he was killed on November 8th. His niece found him that day, and now the family is remembering a unique man that left a lasting imprint in their lives.
Don always had an answer, and he wasn't afraid to tell you what to do and where to go.
On Friday afternoon, Ken Tucker sits on the steps of his late uncle's home reminiscing.
There's the right way, the wrong way, and then there's Don's way.
Don Thompson, Tucker's 84-year-old uncle, was found dead inside of his Racine house on November 8th. Police say it was traumatic injuries. They're investigating it as a homicide.
It's just absolutely senseless to take and do something like that to a person that has no way to defend themselves.
Thompson was already in failing health.
If you pushed him over with your finger, that poor guy couldn't get up off the ground.
Thompson never married, but late in his life, he was able to reunite with the love of his life, Arlene Summers, a girl who he grew up with in Racine.
There was a clash between families, so he couldn't be with her, she couldn't be with him until their parents actually finally passed. So the last 17 years of their lives, they spent together.
His passion was cryptography, something he excelled at while in the military.
He ended up for the U.S. military actually in cryptography, breaking codes.
The case police are now trying to break is how and why someone would do this.
We have no finality at this point. We don't know what to do at this point. Thank God we have a good police department, because I haven't got a clue.
And police are not saying who they believe is responsible for committing this murder. Thompson graduated from Horlick High School in 1947 and lived his whole life with the exception of his military service in Racine. He served during the Korean War but never left the United States during his tenure. Live in the newsroom, Brandon Cruz, Fox 6 News.
It really is a mystery. It's baffling. Thank you, Brandon. A crash in Fond du Lac County shakes a school